I was offered $1 million to work on Christmas Eve. It was a trap. I've always been thin. Not gym fit, but structurally thin. Naturally gaunt. My bones are fine, my shoulders narrow, my ribcage compact. In school, they called me skeleton. In adulthood, this trait made me the perfect candidate for jobs no one else could do. Cleaning industrial air conditioning ducts. Repairing ancient sewage pipes. Urban spelunking. I fit where no one else fits. That is my skill. But it was this skill that put me in the leather chair of Mr. Valdemir Klav, in a penthouse in Sao Paulo, signing my own death warrant. The ad was discreet. Seeking individual with high flexibility and tolerance for confined spaces for Christmas artistic performance. Payment, $1 million. Life risk, calculated. Klav was a construction tycoon, a man obsessed with brutalism and concrete. He didn't smile. He looked at me as if he were measuring the diameter of my skull with his eyes. Christmas is a logistical lie, he said, pouring pure vodka into 2 glasses. The physics of a fat man descending a 30 by 30 centimeter masonry duct is impossible. I want to prove the opposite. I want to prove the myth is achievable if the man is adaptable. You want me to go down a chimney? I asked. Not just any chimney. The chimney. He pressed a button, and a holographic model appeared on the table. It was a colossal structure. A vertical tube of refractory brick and concrete, descending 60 meters, about 200 feet. Full of curves, bottlenecks, siphons, and soot. I built this on my property in the countryside. It is a Christmas intrusion simulator. The goal is simple. You enter through the top at midnight on the 24th. You must reach the fireplace in the basement before dawn. If you deliver the present, the million is yours. And if I get stuck? I asked. Klav smiled. Gold teeth. There are rescue teams. But the structure is solid. To get you out of there, we would have to demolish the tower, which would take days. So, my suggestion is, don't get stuck. Use gravity. Exhale the air from your lungs to descend. I accepted. I should have refused. But my mother was on the waiting list for a marrow transplant, and the money would buy the best treatment in the world. I sold myself for love, like so many other idiots. December 24th, 11:45 p.m. The tower stood in the middle of an empty field, lit by floodlights. It looked like an industrial obelisk, ugly and dark. There was no house around it, just the tower and, buried deep below in the earth, the bunker simulating the living room. I was taken to the top by a crane. The suit wasn't velvet. It was Kevlar-reinforced red spandex, extremely tight, lubricated with a transparent industrial gel. The hat was an aerodynamic helmet. The sack of gifts was a metal cylinder attached to my ankle by a steel chain. What's in the cylinder? I asked the engineer checking my gear. Dead weight, he said, avoiding my eyes.